Hello everyone. Hello. Hope you're well on this slightly rainy, greyish day after all that spoiling weather that we had. We're going to meet a great guy this evening who runs a local supper club. But obviously with lockdown, he's had to change it and it's become a really very exciting Zoom along, cook along, private parties, and also we're going to find out all about that. So I'm just going to invite Social by Max. And we're going to have fun. He's alive, he's full of beans. I think he must have some acting blood in him. So Max, if you ask to join me and then we can go live. It's not Max, it's Massimo. But he calls himself, so I think he has two names. That's what I do think. Before he joins us, I'm going to tell you, we're going to make a few changes. To get some free time, we're going to start moving to Zoom and uploading them. And then you can ask questions because we're going to put out an early listing. We'll still do the occasion live because they are great fun. But I just think, what do you think of that? Let us know. Because it would be nice to get your opinion. Hello! Hello!
Fun.
How are you?
I'm very well. Yourself?
I'm very, very well. Very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Let me just introduce you. So this is, I'm going to call him Massimo Di Paolo, but it's Social by Max is your working name.
Correct.
So do you call yourself Massimo or Max?
Well, my name obviously is Massimo, but everyone know me as Max.
Okay. And Max lives in West London, and the Churchfield Road area of Acton has become a real little community that he has had a big, big part of. He's helped with a restaurant called Fed and Watered. He's helped with a vegetable shop called Basil and Tom's. And he now is doing lots of Zoom cook-alongs from your home, aren't you? Because you aren't able to do your very jolly, happy-looking supper clubs. And I'm going to come to one when they come back. I've lost your volume. I can't hear you. You've frozen.
Yes.
I can't hear you.
Yes, it went. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, cool. Sorry.
Cool.
Yes, so obviously no more supper club at home, and I miss that touch with people. As you know, I'm Italian, so I miss a lot this kind of conversation with people and everything. So then I need to think about what I'm gonna do next, right? And that was we were thinking to do everything online, and we start. It was for fun when we start with friends. So yes.
Yeah. Those were your supper clubs or the online Zooms?
Well, the supper clubs start a year and a half ago, and obviously with the lockdown, we didn't know what to do, and we did it with few friends the first time, and then they worked very, very well. Simple dishes with families, and the reaction was very, very good, and everybody was happy. The next day, a lot of buzz from the day before. It was great. I really, really enjoyed it. Really,
That's
enjoyed
fantastic. How often are you doing them, Max?
Okay, so last month we had 3 private party, okay, and every month there is an open social, which is the homemade pasta. It's fresh pasta with different fillings. So ricotta, pecorino, spinach, or cavolo nero, depends.
I love your accent.
Yeah. It's very strong. It's very strong, isn't it?
No, it's lovely. It's good. And how many people can join your open ones?
Okay, the open one is open for up to 20 people, 30 people, any,
Yeah, and you're cooking and they're cooking and you're telling them what's wrong, what's right.
Yeah, so basically we going through the process together, okay?
Yeah.
So we starting to do the dough, and obviously when they ask me questions, I'm always there, so I can answer the question, and then we cook together. So we're making the ravioli, and actually at the end of the section, I'm gonna make 2 different sauces with it as well.
Oh, lovely. That
So,
sounds fantastic. And
yes,
so your private parties that you've been doing as well, they're a really good idea because you're bringing different people together for celebrations.
correct. And actually, fair enough, they're all a kind of a birthday party.
Yeah.
Okay. So this one on Saturday is a local local friends. I think it's 7 of them, 6 or 7 of them, and I send the recipe card. They're all going out and shopping like a crazy, you know, with all these ingredients that they're thinking, my God, where am I going to get it? Za'atar, sumac, and all these spices, and that's what make me happy.
That's brilliant. And I hear you've just got your first booking in Italy, so you're going global.
Yeah, which is I was very, very surprised. And then guess what? I got 2 bookings from South Africa.
Really?
From Cape Town. Yes.
That is fantastic. And are they friends or they're just people who've seen you?
They're just people that they see online. We do a lot of social media, okay?
Yeah.
And they just saw it. And I think it's something new that people, I mean, as I say always, I'm not a chef, Fran, okay? So I love food. I do cook a lot, I tell you the truth, but I never work in the kitchen, okay?
Okay.
Never work in the kitchen. I'm a front house person. I'm always work at the front house. So bar manager, restaurant manager, and then actually I start as a mixologist.
That's what I read, and you won some awards for your mixology.
Correct. The saffron.
So you're going to make some cocktails with people at these celebrations.
Next time we're gonna shake.
Yeah, brilliant, brilliant.
I can't wait.
Yeah, no, that sounds really nice. So tell me what you used to do front of house. Where did you work? In London or in Italy or?
Yes. So what I did, the way we start, it's back in Italy. So I'm from Lago di Como, Lago Como.
Oh, beautiful.
Yes, you've been there, I'm sure.
Yes, yeah.
And from Lago Como, I start my journey with. I went to work to Milan, okay, as a mixologist. So working few cocktail bars. And in 1999, I came to London.
Okay.
I met a very, very nice, aspirational chef, and the one that really opened my eye to the international cuisine. It's a Vinit Bhatia.
Okay.
From Zaika restaurant in Kensington, and he was the first Indian chef to get 1 Michelin star in the UK.
Okay, I've heard of that. Yes.
Do you remember? Yeah, Vinit Bhatia.
Yeah.
Yes. So it really opened my mind to this international cuisine with a lot of spices. As you know, I'm Italian. We got a lot of herbs, but not much spices. So it blew my mind, Frank. It blew my mind. He opened a door. It was like a ghost door that I thought, my God, full of flavors and spices. And I thought, I love London. I love London. And then I still love London.
You were excited by this city. It's a great city. It's very exciting. It's completely cosmopolitan and eclectic, and you can get every food here.
Correct. And then on this journey of many years, okay, I've been meeting different people. The other one that really opened my mind as well, it's called Tony Kitus.
Okay.
From Comptoir Libanais. I'm sure
okay.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah. And again, it was a different approach. He's not a chef, okay? Tony's not a chef, but he's got one of the best tools that we have, and then I'm sure you as well, Fran. The taste is one of our best tools on our life, okay?
Yeah.
Then I'm always
and our
nose, taste, and memory. Yeah. By the wine, you always remember the grape. You always remember the fruit. So it's very important to get a pitch of the restaurant. It's not only about the food. It's about the design of the place. It's about the kind of atmosphere that you try to create. And Tony is one of that kind of person that really knows how to do it.
Well, I have to say, I think you most probably know how to do it, because I was looking at some of your videos of your supper clubs.
Yes.
They're full of beautiful people or handsome people. And everyone looks very elegant and very having a lovely time.
Right.
And I like the way your kitchen is often within the space, so it's all very open, and people love that today. They love an open kitchen. They don't want a hidden kitchen.
I agree with you. And obviously, when people come here to the supper club, because the other supper club that I do at home. Okay, so I can sit here 22 people.
Okay.
And then when I cook, and you know, I'm very concentrate myself. It's not stress. It's an enjoyable time for me. And then when people they eat and they have a conversation, that's what it's about Social by Max.
Well, yeah, and you see, at the Social by Max, you're there in the kitchen, that's in the room, you're cooking, you're a bit of a performer. You like I noticed your sleeve tattoos, you've got a certain style, and but you're putting it all together, and then you're going around and you're talking to your guests.
Correct. And that's the most important thing, to understand how the night went. We always every supper club that we do, we always send a feedback if it was everything okay, if you enjoy. This is a part of the service. And then I'm always believe to have a feedback. I'm still learning from this, and I want to make sure that when the guest comes here to my house or to a restaurant, he's having the best time ever.
Yeah. Well, I often think, obviously Tony taught you something, because I often think you might have the best food, but if the environment and your natural mood isn't good, it could be any food. It's a balance of all these senses that come together to make the best meal.
Correct. And so this, I mean, I tell you the truth, I had this dream to open my own restaurant. There was a point when I had a chat with my wife as well, with Carl. I got a young son, 10 years old. And, 12 years ago, there was a point when I thought myself, do I open a restaurant? And then I'm going to commit to all the hours and hours and hours without seeing my wife, without seeing my son, without seeing my friends.
Yeah.
Very psychological. It's very painful if it doesn't work.
Yeah.
So then I decided 12 years ago to come out from the floor, okay? And obviously I got a daytime job, okay? I'm a distributor. I supply restaurants.
Okay.
Okay? So it's not only Social by Max. I do supply restaurant because I couldn't give up in restaurants.
What are you supplying restaurants with?
Crockery, glassware, everything from...
front of house, hard things.
Yes, and kitchenware as well.
Okay, yeah.
So, and obviously when I do meetings with the chef, I'm always going to the kitchen. My meeting is always in the kitchen. I have to try the food. If they're making something new, they always get a spoon from me. Massimo, do you want to try? Yeah, of course. Please. Try. And this is the best tools. It's isn't it?
Yeah, no, it is. So tell me, when you grew up back in Lake Como, were your family, were you from a family of cooks?
No, well, my family, they're Sicilian. Okay, so originally we are from Sicily, between Palermo and Messina, a place called Cefalù.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we are 15 minutes, 20 minutes from Cefalù. Beautiful. Yeah. And after the Second World War, my dad came, he took the family to Milan, to Lago di Como, and then I grew up in Lago di Como.
Okay, but did you grow up as we all imagine that Italians grow up, with your grandmother rolling pasta and a garden where you pick the vegetables?
Biscuits. My mom, my grandma. I mean, I remember when I was little, and then we were going to Sicily because we got beautiful house near the beach. Okay, and then I remember my grandma, my mom, all together as a family. It was 15 people on a Friday night, and then we were making biscuit, we were making pasta, we were making you name it, tiramisu, lasagne, cannelloni. I mean, I was very fat when I was 10. I need to show you a picture. I was very fat. I promise you.
No, don't. You look fine. You look great now. Let's just.
You know.
You work out now and you eat not so many biscuits from your granny.
Yes, but it was all about, like you say, you know, I remember my dad growing the salad, growing the rosemary, growing. Come on, guys! Honestly, with the weather like this in Italy, you go into the garden, you pick up your salad, you pick up your courgette. I remember my dad, he had a courgette like this, like this.
Yeah.
And then it was a competition between my dad, between my uncle. Oh, mine is bigger than yours. Oh, look at mine. Look at mine. There was a competition between the family.
I think that happens in England in October. They have, September more, they sort of have little village hall and everyone brings all their produce and it's the largest onion or the best, most beautiful onion. And with the weather we've been having, we have every chance of growing really good vegetables, and there are great gardeners here.
Yes, but did you find? I find very very strange this couple of weeks. I mean, this week, you know, the lockdown now is start to get a little bit more easy lockdown, and the weather is changing. It's getting dark and it's raining. What's going on?
I know. It's not very settled, is it? Which is annoying. Tell us about your venison supper club that you did.
Yes. Okay, it was a very, very successful night. Okay, so my dear friends, Adam, he lives next to my house, and basically is a hunter. Okay,
yeah,
and he's got fully licensed, he's got everything. He can go and hunt, it's no problem at all. Okay, and then as you know, it's a problem in this country because there is a million deers to be killed because of they're gonna it's not good for the environment, isn't it?
They just need to be culled every now and again. Yeah,
correct. And so then one day I went to his house and he said to me, Massimo, so I remember very, very well. So I ring on his door and then he called me. Who is it? I say, it's Max. Okay, come at the back of the garden. So I'm going to the back of the garden, and then he's got a shed at the back of the garden. Basically that's what he's got, all his freezer. You know, he's a butchering. He did a course of butchering. So he goes, he does what he does. He takes the animal at home and then he butchering everything himself. And then he separates all the cuts. And then I walk into this room thinking, what are you going to do with all this meat? Well, Massimo, I don't know. I'm frozen everything. I divide everything. I put labels and all the stuff like that. Okay, so I tell you what. I think we should do a supper club. And then he will start to get excited about this night and everything. And then he said to me, so Massimo, what do you want to do? Well, what I want to do is very, very easy. We're going to do a beautiful venison carpaccio to start with, followed by ravioli, fresh pasta. Everything that I make is all made, top end ingredients. And I did the venison ravioli. So I did the venison shoulder, cooked for 4 hours. I let it cool down. And I mix it with the ricotta and pecorino, and then I do the filling. So I did the pasta as a middle course. I did this beautiful lamb shoulder cooked for 4 hours with beer.
Okay, this was a lamb shoulder or a venison shoulder?
Venison shoulder.
Yeah, venison.
Venison shoulder. So venison shoulder as a main course with mashed potato and broccoli. And then it was amazing. It was beautiful.
No, it's very interesting, and I love the story that you're actually getting it from someone who shot it, and then you decide to use up all this meat because it's sort of nose to tail eating of the venison.
Yes, correct. Because I don't know, in this country, I don't know. I find that it's not a lot of people like venison, isn't it? I don't know.
I think country people and hunting people do, but other people, it's not really on our radar, except for if you go to a restaurant, I suppose.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know why. You know, in Italy and France, they eat everything. Like the civet, they eat them. Everything.
It's a bit aggressive, I have to say. It's a bit aggressive, but it's not easy to cook. I have to tell you the truth.
It dries out.
Not easy to cook. It dries out. You need to the cooking process. You need to really stay there and really taste it and see if it's the right time to take it off from the oven, to add sauces. It's not easy to cook venison. I find it myself.
No, but I like your ravioli dish and I like your carpaccio.
Where do you live?
I live in West London,
So
not
then
far from you.
I have to drop you some pasta then.
Oh, you're very kind. That's very kind. Thank you. But listen, so if people want to come and do your Zoom, they can just go to your website.
Yes. So what is happening is you go to my website. There's that you can click. There is a open one, which is the next one is on the 20th, next Saturday. Okay, that is the open one. Okay, so you can book that, no problem. Otherwise, you can book the private one. When you book the private one, you're gonna email me the inquiry, and then we'll come back to you very quickly with all the menu, and then we can design the menu for you. We can do a bespoke menu for you as well. It's no problem.
Lovely. And they're all quite Italian influenced with your natural heritage, aren't they?
No, it's not.
No. Oh, okay.
No, some of them I like to mix the dishes. Okay, so because my background is Italian, but my journey it was through Indian. By the way, my wife is Indian.
Oh, okay, okay.
She's from Punjab, north of India.
North, yeah.
Yes, and so from India with Vinit Bhatia, with a lot of spices and everything, I went into Tony Kitos with the Middle Eastern and Moroccan food,
Yeah.
and basically I trying to mix everything together, if you know what I mean. So I can start with a beautiful pasta from Italy, and then I end up with the monkfish kebab with za'atar and sumac, with some tabbouleh as well.
So your menus are sort of a global fusion of good produce and what you have available.
Correct. International.
Where did you get all your produce from? Because your burrata looked like heaven.
Okay, so the burrata, I'm using a shop in Chiswick called The Italians.
Oh, I know them. Yeah, yeah.
Know them, Massimo. I really like Massimo. He's really passionate about food, like me, like us, and he always texts me when he's got the best product ever. He always texts me, Massimo, I got organic ricotta. I got the best burrata ever. So then I go down there with my bicycle.
And tell me about the Churchfield Road and the sort of community that you're giving a lot to there, and that it's really come on, the Churchfield Road, hasn't it?
Yes. So 10 years ago, when we moved to this area, I mean, I love Acton, where we live. I really love it. I think it's great. There's a lot of great people around. Churchfield Road, I remember 10 years ago, Fran, there was no shop. There was no restaurant. There was only one cafe. There was 2 cafes, and that's it. Not much going on. And then if you going down now, you can eat Italian people, you can eat the French people, you can eat American people. I mean, honestly, in 10 years, it's a massive transformation, Churchill Road. And I always love to shop local and help the local community. For me, it's a piece of art. And I always believe, and then when I cook, I'm always thinking about them. Even I'm using my grocery shop, Basil and Tom. Did you hear about it, Basil and Tom? Yes?
Yes, I have.
Yeah, so I shop my veg. So I'm always texting Max, Massimo, I need this, I need that, I need that. I mean, I can be a little bit of pain, but they always find the product for me. So I'm quite happy.
Well, if you're going to come back with big orders because you're doing lots of cooking, and hopefully when lockdown stops, you can do your supper clubs again in,
Correct.
maybe 6 months' time. You'll have a lovely Christmas doing lots of busy supper clubs.
That would be amazing if I can do one for Christmas, to be honest with you.
That would be great.
Yeah, I'm not
sure. Would you come and do one with us? Would you come and do one with us at the Cookbook Festival?
100%.
That would be great fun because we just sell out really, really quickly and they're great fun. And
Yeah,
it would be nice, and we could do it in a new location or in our usual place and just sort of
yeah.
spread the word, share the word, have some good
Please,
cooking, have some
yes.
good fun. Do you supply all the drinks or do people bring their own drinks?
People, they bring their own drinks if they want. Otherwise, when we sell the ticket is included with wine.
Okay, okay.
So,
And do you
and
use a local wine shop to you or?
I'll use the local shop, which is again, it's a local for me. And the Vandenista. Did you hear about Vandenista?
Oh yes, yes, I know Vandenista. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Paul and Mike, they're very, very good friend of ours, and I love them. And Paula, I think she's great. She's got very good taste, and uh, every time we got something to share, I do cook a little bit for Paula. Paula dropped me a bottle of wine. He said, "Me, Massimo, what do you think about the wine?" And it's I love this community because we can share, and then we're all together. That's why we love to live around here. Tell you the
You
truth.
just love cooking, don't you? And you just love bringing people together
Together.
and the food and the harmony and the fun and a glass of wine.
And no phone. When they come to Social by Max, there is no phone. You
What they
need to
can't
talk
do
to.
Instagram or
Well, they can do Instagram, but I rather to come here enjoy the night than meeting different people, because every time we do the supper club here, I find out that people they meet to each other, and then the next time I see them in the pub. Ah, Massimo, we met at your supper club. That's amazing. Yeah.
That's lovely. That's lovely. Yeah, yeah, really, really good. So what other plans have you got for, because are you furloughed from work at the moment or not?
I'm self-employed. So
Okay.
it's been a very, very tough 3 months. I'll tell you the truth, because obviously I do supply restaurants, and at the moment it's a bit tricky, the situation, Fran, very, very tricky. But I'm always believe that there is always a way out. Okay,
Yeah,
and
yeah, there will be.
yeah, there will be a way out, 100%. And then I remember the beginning of the lockdown. We did. It was very, very funny actually. The beginning of the lockdown, we've been cooking a lot every single day. Like it was almost a
It
rush.
became
And
therapy.
wow, I mean, my wife said to me, look at that," and my son as well. I mean, honestly, he was like, we put a kilo just like that, you know. It was a breakfast, dinner, and then I thought, bloody hell, if we were gonna carry on like this for 1 year, that's it, we're done. We need to go,
Yeah.
I don't know, we need to go to the gym.
Massimo, I think someone might be on the internet at your house. You're frozen, but I can still hear you.
Yeah,
You're
I
freezing.
did study a little bit. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, but you
Can
keep
you hear me now?
breaking. Is someone else on the internet? Yeah. Is someone else on the internet at home?
No, I think it's okay now. No?
Yeah.
Can you
Okay.
hear me now?
Good.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, during the lockdown, Fran, obviously not much to do. There was no my phone, no email, and I actually was getting scared. Like, I mean, I didn't talk to anyone, and then it was only my wife and my son, and that's it. And then a few friends on the phone. So then I start to take action myself with a lot of books. I read a lot of books about cooking and different books. I got a lot of books, different chef, different cuisine, different technique. And then obviously we need to make this food, is it? So then I was cooking every single day. I was making cakes, I was making pasta, and but it's not good menu every single day. Yeah, I promise you, not every single day.
Yeah, no, it's hard, and it's been very hard on lots of people. But it's great that you're able to do your classes and share your skills with others, and bring good kitchen help into their house and fun.
Yeah, correct. Especially at this stage, at this time of the lockdown, I think it was nice to do something different.
Yeah,
That's
we all need a bit of a pickup.
Correct.
Yeah, which is fun. What have you been cooking when you've not been cooking your pasta? What's been a new recipe that you have discovered that's sort of pushed you in a different direction, possibly?
Well, the thing is, I'm looking into, obviously, not because my wife is Indian, okay, but obviously it took me that kind of way because when I'm going to see my mother-in-law, okay, they make everything from scratch, from everything, chapati, chicken, biryani. They're making curries, a lot of curries, and for me to find the balance between all these spices,
Yeah,
it really intrigued me because it's not easy to put, garam masala, cumin, bay leaf, and there is a lot of spices, and to balance all these flavors and get it as your taste is very, very difficult. Very, very difficult. So I've been finalized all these dishes, all this lockdown, and then I've
yeah.
been cooking a lot of Indian, and then obviously a lot of Italian. I've been making a lot of fresh pasta with different recipe. I made the focaccia.
Tell me your pasta recipe. Do you use eggs? What flour do you use? And do you add olive oil to it, or is it just water?
Okay, I'm in olive oil. Okay,
Okay.
everybody's unbelievable because a lot of people they add in olive oil,
Yeah.
but I'm using a 00 flour.
Yeah.
Okay, or even a white strong flour, but I prefer 00 flour. And depending what I'm doing as well, if I do tagliatelle, I'm using only 00. If I do ravioli, I'm using part of it with semolino as well. It's only
Okay.
percentage. Okay, and then I'm using organic egg, free range eggs, and I'm not adding any salt and any olive oil at all. And I had a very, very good tip from a very good friend of mine that really, really opened my mind as well. Again, very inspirational. I add some white wine to the dough.
Oh, okay.
So
So you
then,
add no salt, but do you add pepper?
no pepper, no
Okay.
salt, no olive oil, egg, flour, and white wine.
And the whole egg,
No,
egg
only
yolk.
only egg yolk.
Yeah. Okay. And a bit of water.
A bit of water at the end, just in case it's too dry, and then you want to soften up a little bit to make a little bit more shiny. I just wash my hands like this,
Yeah.
and then I keep kneading it.
Okay. Wow, that sounds delicious. Because I have to say your tools. I was watching you. You were making some ravioli, but you've got a lovely wooden handled and brass coloured wheel.
Yes, I got different tools. Yeah, of course. Obviously, it's very
Yeah.
important this kind of tools when
But they're very elegant. I've not seen that brushed brass before, the
you know.
colour of it. And it was like it was a oak handle. I was just noticing the aesthetic of your tools as well as your fine cooking.
I know. Thank you very much. I love to use good tools. I love to use
Mm.
good.
And do you buy those in Italy or you buy them wherever?
I buy whatever. Actually, fair enough. Yesterday you were with Justin, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes, I know him. And
Okay.
sometimes I do buy it from the shop. Yeah.
Yeah. No, but I thought your pasta one was really nice, just to say it. And I know they don't stock it. So I'm sort of quizzing you as to where you got it from.
Yeah. No, I can. Which one? This one. Yeah. Where's my second?
Let's have a look. I want to see because it was really elegant. There's that one. No, but it's the wheel that you roll along. We're in his drawers now. Massimo's going through his kitchen drawers for us so he can get a piece of equipment that I've seen. He's having a rustle and he can't find it. Yeah, it's not quite. I'm going to send you a photo. Don't worry. I'll send you a photo of it. I'll clip it.
Yeah. Sorry, I got it
That's
somewhere.
okay.
That's what it is.
Yeah, it's gone for a little walk. So you're completely self-taught cook. You're completely self-taught in teaching, and you're just completely enthusiastic. Have you taken any acting lessons?
No acting lessons. This is all natural. Actually, I got some acting lessons.
Okay, cheers. I love that. I love that. And with all your obviously when you do these clubs, people you have to send people out recipes. So you
Yeah.
must be building up quite a bank of recipes.
Well, that's the next stage. So my vision would be eventually one day, I'm not sure if it will happen, but my dream would be to have my own book
Yeah.
with all the recipe and obviously share it with families. That would be my dream at this stage. So
And you do it as Social by Max.
I don't know. I need to speak with the boss. You know who's the boss? You know, I need to speak with my wife. She's the marketing. I'm so lucky that it landed on my feet. So she does marketing and all the
Okay.
for Social Max. Yeah.
Okay, so she helps you and she spreads the word and gets you in South Africa and
Correct.
gets you gigs in Italy.
A gig in Italy.
You'll be having a gig in America soon.
I can't believe I got one from America. It's the sister of yes, as well. This next Saturday. Yes.
Oh, that's brilliant. That's brilliant. So what are you cooking for supper tonight?
For supper tonight, I tell you the truth, I'm gonna have a toast and beans.
Are you? Oh, cheers with your red wine. I don't believe you.
Come on, Fran. I tell you the truth. I cannot cook gourmet menu every single day. I mean, it's impossible. I got this. I might make some salad. Okay.
Yeah. Nice.
My dad, red onions, fresh tomatoes, lettuce. Very simple. Very good olive oil from Greece. Organic. Okay.
Where'd you get that from?
Okay, this comes from Greece. The company is called Mani.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can shop online. And for me, it's one of the best. Obviously, everyone has got different palates. Okay, but I really, really like it. It's organic. It's a hand picked. So when they pick the olive, it's a hand picked. And it's a cold press.
Oh, cold press is really nice. And it's the first pressing.
Correct.
Yeah,
okay. So I'm going to make a salad. And then I'll tell you the truth. I'm going to have some halloumi.
Some what?
Grill halloumi. Halloumi cheese.
Oh, halloumi. Yeah. Lovely.
Grilled halloumi cheese with some wine cherry tomatoes.
Gorgeous. That sounds nice. I'll be round in about an hour.
Yeah. Carl, can you open the door? Fran is downstairs.
And just tell me, what's your favourite food-related film, chef, book, podcast?
Movie-related. Ratatouille.
Okay. That's a jolly one.
I watched with my son, and then I loved it. Okay, I loved it. And the other one is the 100-foot journey.
Oh, the 100-foot journey. Yeah, that's Miriam. No, what's her name? The Indian guy in France, and they live across the road.
They live across the road, and they're having a massive fight because she's got 1 Michelin star, and then they open this Indian restaurant, and that it's a really, really inspirational movie to watch because you actually realize that it is about the taste. It's about the taste and the discipline as well.
Yes, and also the warmth, because she had an amazing place, but she didn't have the warmth that the Indian place had.
Correct.
Yeah.
And at the end, they I don't know.
They become lovers.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's a great film. I can't think of her name, the actress, but she's a really famous English actress. And what's your favourite? Now, you can't show me something that you've just shown me. What's your favourite kitchen tool?
My favourite kitchen tool. Watch this.
He's off again in his drawers.
Fran, I love this.
What's that?
It's a food processor.
It's Italian, isn't it?
It's a Tefal, okay?
Oh, a Tefal.
Yeah. So, look at this. It's a mini food processor. Can you see it? Can you see it like this?
Yeah.
Okay, it's got 3 blades like this. So I'm making, I promise you, I'm making everything with this. Okay? I'm making baba ganoush. I'm making, if I do a lovely steak, and if I don't want to chop my parsley with salsa verde, I can make my own salsa verde here. No problem. I make some cakes as well, breadcrumbs. I do some croutons. I promise you, I use this more than a blender. This every single day I use this.
I'll tell you what, I like the look of it because I like the look of it being easy to clean, the bottom bit.
Correct.
Not that bit, but the container is really, because
Yeah.
lots of the others, like I've got a really nice one that I love, but you have to work your way around the blade to get all the bits out.
The reason why I took it, and then I got because sometimes I'm talking to chef, and then actually this it was from Vinit Bhatia. We're still in contact anyway. I said, look, Vinit, I'm looking for a small mini food processor. He said to me, Massimo, go with this. And then I bought it through Amazon. I tell you the truth, I bought it through Amazon. After 3 days, I had it at home. And then look at that. Like you say, you take the blade out, and then you can scoop it out full on. And then it's very easy to clean.
Yeah, because that's amazing. That's a really good tool. I've not seen that one before. You've introduced me to something.
Yeah,
I like that.
We need to share. We need to share some ideas.
Yeah, no, that's really, really good. Well, listen, it's been an absolute joy. Oh, what brand is the appliance? It's made by Tefal, Tefal.
Yeah.
It's back to front, so we can't see it.
Tefal.
Yeah.
Tefal Mini Pro. Mini Pro.
Yeah, Mini Pro. Okay, that's a great one. Amazon, you might have a boost tonight.
Yeah, we're going to sell thousands.
Exactly.
Anyway.
Well, listen, it's been absolutely charming talking to you. Thank you very, very much. All the very best of luck, and we hope to see you soon. But if not, we'll see you Social by Max, everyone, and book your party. It's going to be a laugh a minute. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.